the lead.
Yeah, they've had some problems against these guys this season. Just 1-2 overall against them. So that could be a big boost for their confidence if they could win tonight and even up the season series.
Like you said, I mean, to finish the year 2-2 against them would mean a lot. I mean, it would almost feel like they came out on top for all intents and purposes.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Charlotte, Roberson, he's in at small forward. Inside, you have Vonleh and Jefferson. Henderson out there with Mo Williams.
Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
On defense, Charlotte outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, and you look at the stat sheet from that night. I mean, the turnovers was just glaring. No way you're going to give up the ball as many times as they did and still win.
Well, not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense and force even more turnovers on the other side. That's the only way you're really going to be able to counteract giving the ball to the opponent at your end.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Korver passes to Teague. He kicks it to Korver. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Millsap. Tight defense on him. And that one no good to start him off on the night. And he gets it to go.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Here's Roberson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside Teague. Horford sets a screen for Teague. And Carroll gets it to go. Carroll's got his second bucket tonight.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Earlier, I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him what their focal point would be defensively, and he said that Al Jefferson is at the top of their scouting report. With his smooth, low-post repertoire and mid-range shooting touch, he can put up points in a hurry. He said they'll try to steer him to his left hand as much as possible and just hope for the best. Kevin will see if they can force him into a tough night.
Thanks, Doris.
Al Horford, 6'10", 250, really a natural power forward who's been asked to play at center for his whole career. He's shown himself willing to battle bigger players inside, but you got to think he'd welcome it. A chance to switch back to the 4 spot.
Outside Teague. Pass to Millsap. Williams against Teague. Korver kicks to Horford. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Horford's got 6.
And for Horford, able to scrap inside to overcome his lack of size defensively, his quickness is his biggest advantage. I mean, he's excellent at moving in space and defending the pick and roll.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Korver kicks to Teague. Horford sets a screen for Teague. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Noah Vonleh. He's talking about Horford's advantages playing center. Certainly his offensive skill set among those advantages.
Yeah, and an excellent mid-range jump shooter and ball handler. He can face up. He can draw opposing bigs further out than they'd like. But he's also strong enough and quick enough to get past them and get to the rim.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for DeMarre Carroll. Charlotte also making some changes. Biyombo checks in for Jefferson. And Cody Zeller subbed in for Vonleh. The kick out to Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 5.
There's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And stolen by Zeller. Williams dishes to Zeller. And there's the feed to Robertson. They get a hand on it, and that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Sefolosha. That's his first foul for the Hawks. Muscala, he's checked in for Horford. Ken Bazemore comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Teague. And then for Charlotte, Jeff Taylor, he's checked in for Henderson. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist subbed in for Mo Williams. The Hawks trail by 3. Well, the Bobcats then, now Hornets, might have been a little bit late to the analytics movement, but that's going on in the NBA all over the place. And they're full-time on it now.
Yeah, they're all over it. Last season, they had a half dozen of their staff devoted to analytics.
And the Hawks with possession here. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist unable to get his shot to go. Schroeder passes to Bazemore. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And Thabo Sefolosha good for 3. Sefolosha's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Hornets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Some fantastic numbers for the franchise. He's already got 12 points.
Now it's all him today. He's got more points than the rest of the team combined.
That is something else, guys.
Second free throw, no good.
The issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And with Atlanta, as you said, for a while now they've been a playoff caliber team, but making that next step into the elite class of the East has been hard.
And some of it, Clark, for Atlanta making the jump is personnel. It's never easy to get a franchise player without a high draft pick.
And in that sense, Kevin, they are a bit in danger of becoming a treadmill team, but they have a good base right now, and I think they just need to continue to keep adding talent and have the talent they have continue to develop.
Scott with a screen on Kidd-Gilchrist. Schroeder kicks to Scott. To the middle. Biyombo with the block. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's Charlotte. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Roberson, he's in at 3. Al Jefferson out there with Williams. Then it's Jeff Taylor, and it's Williams at the point guard position. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Kyle Korver, of course, one of the league's most dangerous shooters. He said three-point shooting had better be the best part of my game, but if that's all you do, you don't get to play that much in the NBA. I try and be solid all around. I enjoy basketball and not just shooting. Kevin, he's a gamer.
He comes from a basketball family, Doris. Has that deep love of the game. You can just tell. Thanks. Here's Roberson. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Back to Taylor. The dish to Williams. Moves back up. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Al Horford is checked in for Muscala. Korver comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Teague for Dennis Schroeder.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Inside, here's Carroll. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop them.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That's his first foul. Vonleh's checked in for Charlotte.
First team foul.
Carroll kicks to Korver. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Carroll.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Knocks it loose. Dishes it to Horford. Pass to Teague. Here is Korver. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Brooklyn.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls. He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Williams kicks to Anderson. Williams against Teague. Here's Roberson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Now Teague, averaging 13 points a contest. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing match. That's for sure.
Scotty's checked in for the Hawks. Cephalosha comes in for Damari Carroll. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Jefferson.
Jeff Teague, one of the quickest and most elusive point guards in the NBA. He's incredible in transition, and where he's really improved is in the half court. He's figured out how to carve up defenses off the dribble.
Atlanta with the ball after the missed 3 by Gerald.
Get in his face.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
And that does it for the first half of play. Hawks